Hey, welcome to Tim's Workshop. Today we're going to do a Winegard Connect 2.0 internet system for your RV. We're going to do a test hookup on it and show you how to get it started with it. I'm actually going to mount this to the roof of the RV later. I got to order some brackets like I did my my dish satellite. A lot of videos I see out there go through it, but I'm going to show you actually how to get it set up with your cell phone. Go from there. So you like the video, please subscribe, leave comments, hit notification bell if you like. Give me a like, alright? Share with your friends. So let's get started here. First off, I'm going to show you how it's sent to you and how to open the box. That's kind of unique in itself. This is the box it comes in, okay? Got it kind of upside down here. 4G LTE and Wi-Fi extender. I'll explain what all that is about here. But first off, I wanted to show you, this is a model Connect 2.0 WF2-435 is this one, which basically it's the combo of 4G or Wi-Fi extender. You could use it for either or. I've already opened the box and tested this thing out, but I want to show you how to get started with this in case you are struggling like I was. So this box, it opens up from the bottom. So you cut the tape and all that, and then you struggle trying to get this thing open, But then you realize it's just like this, okay? So the box is actually a good way of protecting it. I wish it came with a case, like my dish has a case you could purchase separately. And this might too. I'm not sure. I haven't looked into it. But for now, the box works good. It's supported well and everything. Everything's in here. You got your electrical parts hooked up. You got your cable that's hard mounted to the unit itself. It's a dome, just like the dish, okay? So everything in there is unidirectional, so that means you don't have to point it. You mount it to your roof of your RV, and it'll pick up the signal wherever it is in your park, okay? So that's a nice thing about it. Once you mount it, you don't have to go back up there on the roof, unless you need to change the SIM card, and I'll go over that. And then this cable plugs in here, so this is an extension, okay? So you can route it through your RV or wherever you want to route it. And then it hooks up to 12 volt and a switch, on-off switch, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay? So first off, I'm going to put this outside and run the wire in here. It looks like it's going to rain, so we'll have this outside on top of the boat bow. It's fairly level out there. It doesn't really have to be level. Like I say, this is universal, but it's a good idea to mount this on a level spot on top of your roof on your RV if you're going to hard mount it like that. Okay? Just so you know. So let's get started here. So where the cord comes out here, there's a little cover. It takes 2 screws, Phillips head screws. You just pull this cover off, and the Winegard SIM card is already installed when you buy the unit. Okay, so we're going to leave the Winegard one in. We're going to try the pay-as-you-go data plan that goes to the SIM card that's in here. But if you want to use a different SIM card, like we bought a Verizon one, okay, and it goes in just like this with the check mark in like this, and the your little code thing, gold ID, goes down in it, and you'll see the slot right here. And to get it out, for those of you that have not dealt with SIM cards before, when you get the cover off, you push on the SIM card, you push on it, and it's spring loaded, and it'll pop out enough that you can grab a hold of it, or a little tiny tweezers, you can pull it out. And then when you put the new one in, you push it in, and then use your thumbnail and push it in all the way so it's all the way engaged. And then it'll stay in there until you want to take it out, which, if this is on the roof, you're going to have to climb on the roof to change it, just so you know. But once your data card is in there, you don't have to take it out if that's the provider that you're going to use for your data plan. We're going to use the Winegard one for our data plan to start with, to see how that works. We have a SIM card for the Verizon. We could call them up and go with a data plan to up the one we have on our cell phone already, because this is picking up your cell phone. So if you're going to do the 4G, that's what you're going off, is your signal off your cell phone is going through your Winegard, okay, for your data plan. And that way you can pick up the signal from the nearest cell phone tower that's in the area. I believe this is how it works. Let me know if I'm wrong, but your cell phone towers, they put them all over the place. That's what your cell phone is picking up, is a signal from the cell phone tower. And that's picking up a signal. I guess the cell phone tower is picking up a signal from space or something. I'm not sure how that works. But the main thing is when you pick up a data plan, right, like this, your data plan is going to boost the signal in your phone to however many G's you want, gigabytes, right, depending on how much you use it. So that's all the SIM card's for, is that, you know. So if you're going to use 4G with the Winegard on a data plan, you got to go by what you think you're going to use. We're going to try the 10 gigabyte just for us and see how that goes. And like I said earlier in the video, we could always buy more if we run out, you know. We could either call them, or if we have internet signal where we're at, we can go into shop.winegard.connect and get more data. All right, so hopefully this helps you. That's one thing that I wanted to show you, is how to put in a SIM card or take it out. But if you're going to use Winegard, it already comes with the SIM card, so just leave it in and call Winegard up, or go online and purchase more data, and then you're good for 4G. And if not, you can just use the Winegard Wi-Fi, picking up a signal from your local campground. Alright, so that's it. I've got the toggle switch wired up here. It shows you with the switch in the O position off, like that. This one here goes to your 12 volt on your vehicle. Okay, so this wire is going to go. I got a 12 volt battery in here. This wire's, which is red, or pinkish red, or whatever, it's going to the positive on the battery. This one is coming off the toggle. This one here goes to the red wire that's going to the satellite, which is your positive. Okay, and the black wire is coming in from your Wi-Fi extender. Okay, the negative will go to the negative on the battery. Okay, so you got your positive and your negative. I have it in the off position. I don't have a fuse hooked up to it. They recommend, when you do wire this permanently on your RV, on your positive lead, put in inline 3 amp fuse. Okay, But for testing here, we'll be fine. As long as you use your toggle, have it in the off position, have it wired, then turn it on. Okay? You don't want to do any arcing because that'll screw up your receiver. Okay, so I'm going to get this hooked up here. Hooked up the positive first. Just on the wire. Then a negative. Okay. Flip the switch on. Okay. And there's a light on the unit itself. So I'm going to look and see if the light's on. So the light is on. It's currently red. So now we'll pull up the show you what you do next. So go to your internet browser. I use Google Chrome. And here you type in Winegard, W-I-N-E, not D-E, Winegard.com connect. Okay, this is the one you want. So 4G, LTE, and Wi-Fi. So click on that one. And there you go. Okay. Now, you click on this. And first you want to register your product. Okay. Make sure you do that. That way it'll recognize what you have here, so you can do it by serial number, your product, you know, which will say you want this one, WF2-435. That's what's on the box, so that's what you connect to. If you have something different, then you connect to it. But okay, so you do that, the serial number, right? You type that in. Select provider, which is Winegard, okay? Retailer, I bought this from Camping World. The purchase date, make sure you put that in. Look at your receipt when you bought it. And no for special offers, I'm not a robot, then hit submit, okay? So now you're registered, right? So what you do now, okay, what you do now is you go to see if you're connected. Okay, so go to your settings, go to your connections. Wi-Fi, it's picking up my Wi-Fi in the house right now. What you want to do is find the Winegard. And there it is, okay? There's a 55 EAF. So click on that. And when it says connected, which it does now, now you go back and look, make sure you're connected. It says a Winegard, okay? So that's good. So now you go up here and you type in 10.11.12.1. So type that in, or I have it right here, so I'm going to connect to it. Okay. Now, this is a Winegard connectee. This is where you want to go to get on the Wi-Fi. So we're going to test out the Wi-Fi. I haven't purchased the data for the LTG yet. So I just want to show you that the Wi-Fi does work. And then if you want, you can buy the data and get the 4G working too. So username admin, password, same thing, admin, when you first do this. Now you can change the username and password after, later on. Admin. And continue. Okay. Okay, so back to this now. I had to move the camera because I got tired of holding this up. So anyway, the status, instead of connected to the Winegard, I'm using the Winegard to connect to my my home Wi-Fi, which is Buddy 2.4. Okay. Okay, so I'm hooked up, connected to my internet browser that's in the house, Wi-Fi Buddy 2.4. So it's connected, and it's connected through the Winegard 2GHZ50D55EAF, which is the antenna I got on the boat out here. My signal strength is 80%, which is excellent. I'm hooked up to Wi-Fi. Now this is where you want to change it to 4G Lite if you want to go through the data plan and use it, okay? So I've already talked to the company, Winegard, and they suggest to start out with, you know, we just, at the RV park, we just do the internet surfing and for restaurants and stuff like that. But if you're going to go into streaming videos, you're going to burn up data really quick. So just so you know, but at least you're going to get a good signal. And in this case, I'm using 84% Wi-Fi, picking up my signal that's in the house, which is excellent. You know, 84% now. It's awesome. But if when you first pull this up, it'll give you the option menu of the signals that you're getting. So you're going to pick out which one you want, you know, on your settings and your connections. So when you hit that, if you're in an RV park, you want to pick up their name, right? And once you do that, then you put in their password that they provide you, and then you're picking up their Wi-Fi signal from their office, and you could check the signal strength and all that, and proceed on from there. Okay. And if you want to scan for Wi-Fi, you do it right here. If you want to look at your data plan and see how much is left on your data plan, you hit here, okay? So you have different options here. If you want to scan for Wi-Fi, you can do that. So here we go. It shows the one that I'm hooked up to now is Buddy 2.4. I have the exact available, which is 91%. It's even higher. So these are all the available ones you have, and then you click on it, but you got to make sure you put the Wi-Fi password. So these are all the ones in the neighborhood. So of course you're not going to be able to use theirs because you don't know their password. Okay, so that's how that works. And you just highlight the one you want and proceed on. So I'm already hooked up to Buddy Wi-Fi, and there we go. So that's how you do it. And I need to change all this, you know. That way it's not admin and password admin. I want to change that, but I'll do that later. Okay. So anyway, that's how to hook up the Winegard Connect 2.0. The outdoor long-range high-performance 4G LTE or Wi-Fi extender. All right? So hopefully that helps you out. I looked at a lot of videos and it didn't tell me about doing the 10 point, 11 point, 12 point. You know, once you're connected to the Winegard, you can see you're connected on your connections. You go and put in that 10.11.12.1. And when you do that in your address on your browser's address, put it in there, and when you do that, then you can connect to the Wi-Fi. You can look up the signal strength and all that, and you're connected using your Wi-Fi. But you can also look at your data plan to see how much data you have left on there. Now, if you want to purchase more data and you're on the road, if you're hooked up to the internet, you can do it over phone. They have a phone number right here. So keep this information. It has all your starter passwords and stuff to get going. To register your product, and that you got to register it. That way they know who you are. And then the phone number's right there. But if you want to get online on your cell phone and purchase more data for the Winegard, you go to shop.winegard.connect and go into that. And then you can purchase your, in fact, what I'll do is I'll post a picture here showing you what the options are for your data plan. And I'll put that on the video, okay? And then I'll explain those options. So this is the Winegard picture that I posted so you could see the data option plans. Over here there's 1 gigabyte for $20 for 30 days, 3 gigabytes for $35, 10 gigabyte for $80 for a month, and 20 gigabyte for $150 for a month. So that's you know, pay as you go. So you use it up in a month's time, and then you're done until the next time you go out with your RV. It's a pretty good deal. Alrighty, so that's it for this video. If you like the video, please subscribe, leave comments, hit the notification bell, give me a like if you like it, and share with your friends and family. I'm over 850 subscribers now, so I'm getting close to the big 1,000. And I sure thank all of you for subscribing to the channel and leaving comments. I love the comments. You know, some are negative. You're going to get that no matter what you do. You're going to get people that give you bad comments. But overall, my comments are positive and just really good people out there and supportive. I really appreciate it. Thank you.